Hello, very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of video in the core Java for automation series. Okay, in the last video, right, we saw right how to add the conditional statements in Java. Right, in this video, we are going to see how right we are going to add looping statements right in Java. Okay, so looping statements is going to check the block of a code. Okay, if I want to run a block of a code in a repeated way, I'll go for looping statements. So there are three ways where we can loop it. One is through for loop, next one is through while loop, and third one is through do while loop. So there are three statements where we can add in the looping statements. Okay, let's see one by one. First, I'll go to the project in SRS test Java, right? I will create a new class here. Okay, I'll add for loop, or I will add looping statements. Okay, so I'll add the main method here. I'll give main control space, right? The main method comes. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to add a simple code, right, to print a particular value. Okay, for example, for okay int right I equal to 1. Okay, comma, okay, I less than equal to 5. Okay, colon I plus plus. It's a very simple program. You all know, right? I don't have any explanation. This, okay, but still, those are very new to Java. It will be very helpful. Okay, sys out. Okay, print I. Okay, so this is a called as a for loop. Okay, where right first I am initializing I with 1. Then I want to check 5 times. I want to repeat the loop for 5 times. Okay, till is greater than 5, it's going to repeat it, and each time is going to increment one time. Okay, for example, I is equal to 1, it's going to run, and it's going to increment I plus 1. Then it's going to the next loop. Now the next time I becomes 2. Okay, then it prints the I, and after that I becomes 3. Then it prints the I. After I4 it prints I till this condition is getting satisfied. Okay, till the condition is getting satisfied, this loops run. Okay, so this is how we use right for loop, right, in our code. Okay, we you also use for each loop for handling windows, right? Window operation in Selenium, we use for each loop. Okay, so the looping statement we use right in the automation, right, code while right doing loops, do whiles, right. I like, for example, we check right some conditions, right. If you want to iterate and checks, right, for example, right, there is an Excel sheet code where there are 5 usernames, where I need to pass all the 5 usernames and iterate it. First you take first name, then second name, third name, fourth name, fifth name. Want to iterate 5 times or 10 times, I can go for loop. Okay, so this is how, right, this loops can be used in the automation also. Okay, so here, right, it is used to run this block of code 5 times. Okay, each time is going to iterate till the condition is getting satisfied, the loop execute. Once the condition is getting satisfied, it comes out. Okay, this one I equal to 1, it initialize the loop. Okay, and next one is this one runs through the loop for 5 times, how many times you are giving, and it increases this I plus 1, I plus plus, it is going to increase by 1 for each loop. Okay, and this result we all know, right, is going to print it. Okay, next we saw, right, for loop. Now next we'll see the while loop. Okay, while loop, what happens, it checks for the condition first. If it is true, the loop runs. If it is not true, right, it never runs. Okay, so this is what has happened here. For now, what I'll do is, right, um, I'll again right, give int I equal to 1. Okay, here I'll change it to j. Okay, or I'll just comment this code. I'll just comment this code. Okay, okay, now write I equal to 1. And now what I'll do is, right, I'll add the right do while loop here. Okay, first while loop, then we'll go for an do while loop. While, okay, the condition I'm going to give I less than equal to 5. Okay, then curly bracket. Now I'll give this out. Okay, I, okay, then what I'll do is, right, first, right, it checks the condition. Okay, if it is satisfied, right, the loop runs. Okay, if it is true, right, the loop runs. Okay, I plus plus colon. Okay, it checks the condition. If it is satisfied, runs. Otherwise, this loop never runs. Okay, so it checks, right, I is 5. If it is I is 5, print its increment is and goes for the second round, right? Then first, next time it becomes 2. It prints its increments third, right? Like that, 5 times this loops run and it prints it. Okay, so this is called as an while loop. Okay, so it checks the condition first, then the loop runs. This is the understanding or the flow of the while loop. Next one is do while loop. Okay, do, okay, sys out I, okay, I plus plus, sorry, I plus plus. Okay, then what happens? First, right, we'll add the loop, then the condition. Okay, so now what happens, in the do while loop, first it executes the loop once, even the condition is false, then then the condition is checked after the body loop. Even it's false, it runs once. Okay, it checks, right, the loop once, and then what happens, the condition is checked here. Okay, so this understanding of the loop, do while loop. Okay, it executes a loop once, and then if the even the condition is false, auto it runs and then checks the condition. It runs first, then checks the condition till it gets satisfies. It runs and prints it and executes. Okay, let us run. Right, it executes. Okay, so all three things should be executed. Okay, let me comment this one also. Okay, so this is how, right, we can add for loops, do loops, do while loops. I never Java code. Okay, this is a very simple code, I understand, but basics are very very important for, right, building a big building also. Okay, so hope this video is useful for you. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Meet you soon in the next part of video. Bye.